Hello everyone, my name is Betty Weisbrick and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'd like to share with you today one of the projects we're going to be doing with my January club, which is coming up next week. This is my first public YouTube video, so bear with me. I'm open for some constructive criticism. I am very technology challenged, so if you have an idea that you can help me with, I would definitely appreciate it. So I'm going to be working with some new products today in our new mini catalog, January through April of 2024. I can't show you the inside until Thursday, January 4th, which is when this goes live. So let me start out with one of the projects I'm going to be working with is using a new stamp set called Hooray for Surprises that also has dies to coordinate. And this is just the coolest thing. This one caught my eye first because I'm always up for surprises. Some of you may be laughing because I don't like surprises personally, but I think this is really a cool stamp set. And I love even just the stamp set on its own. I love the words that are there and I love the images. So, all right, so let's get started. I'm going to show you the project first, which maybe isn't a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. So here's the project we're going to be making today. So it's the birthday cake from inside the stamp set. And then the die, oops, I gotta move this. This is the die we're going to be using, okay? So a lot of these dies, or all of these dies, have little perforations. I'm not sure that I'm going to try to show it to you on the camera, but there are little dots, okay? So this becomes perforated. And I put a little note on there that says pull. Now this is a one-time shot and then it's done, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway today. I'll show you how we're going to do it. But when you get this card, this is beautiful, just like this. And then on the inside, I stamped "Hope your birthday is wonderful" with the little cake. But I put a little tab on here that says pull. So when the person pulls it, it says, "You are simply amazing." And I think just by itself, you know, when you pull that off, even that's a beautiful card. It's got the little bubbles there. So I'm going to show you how we're going to line that up today and how we're going to save some cardstock. So let me just put this aside. It's very easy. When you come to my club, I have pretty much everything all cut out. So all you're going to need to do is some stamping. I try to make it very simple cards, but yet you can kick it up a notch if you so desire. Okay, so I'm first going to start out with, this is a piece of cardstock. I'm going to set the card right here. This is going to be this white piece of basic white cardstock. And what I have is I have a piece of copy paper that I'm going to run through it together. Now, I put it together. I don't think it matters if you put the cardstock or the copy paper on top. It doesn't matter to me. And then since I'm using these circles, this is just going to be my guide. Now I'm going to make sure that my pull is over on this side. So I'm going to line it up. I'm just eyeballing things. I'll be lining it up about here. I'll take that off. And then I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. And my Big Shot is very loved, or my Sizzix cutting machine, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to line this up. That looks good. Put my top plate back on. If you wanted to, you could use some washi tape or something to make sure that your framelit is going to stay in place, but I know mine's going to be just fine. All right, so I'm going to take this off. Now I want to be careful. Let me put this away. I want to be careful not to tear too much, okay? So I'm going to gently take this off, okay? Put my die where it belongs so I don't lose it. I'm going to separate these two pieces, okay? So this now is it's the same as this, right? So I'm going to take my base and I'm going to fold it. And I've got my two pieces. I try to save on designer paper. So I'm going to put my two pieces here and here. Let me run and get my adhesive because I forgot it. Okay. So I am a green glue fan, very much so, because I can maneuver it around a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just put a little bit of glue here. Line that up on top. Okay, and I'm going to line this one up on the bottom. Because why would you have something in the middle? I want my greeting to be on white, so this is going to give that look that I have used a whole quarter sheet of designer paper, but I haven't. So here is my template, and I'm going to rip this off, the perforation, because this is going to be my guide where I am going to stamp my greeting. So it looks like it's going to go just above where my designer paper is. Perfect. Now, should be using a pencil. Let me put my pencil. For my first, excuse me, but for my first video, I feel very, very unorganized. But I know those of you that know me are probably laughing right now, so that's okay. I'm just going to put a little pencil mark here and a little pencil mark here so I know where to put my real one. And then I'm going to take my ink pad, and it's going to be Berry Burst is what I'm going to be working with right now. I have used Berry Burst Lemon Lime Twist Azure Afternoon. And this is the stamp set that I'm using. Again, I'm using Hooray for Surprises, and I'm going to be using that You Are Simply Amazing. You barely need to touch your ink pad. Remember, you're just kind of kissing it gently, making sure this is where I want it to be. And I'm going to stamp that, and I like to hold it down. I don't want to bend it too much. And then I have my You Are Simply Amazing. It's going to go right there. And then, because I have my marks, okay, here to here, yep, I'm happy with that. Before I do that, I'm going to take my pull, and I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to leave this over here because I've been known to put my fingers in it. Now, what I want to do is I want to stay away from here, the perforated area where I'm going to put my glue. But I'm just going to take my green glue, put some here, put a little bit down here too, because this is going to be probably used quite often. Because I'm just going to match it up. I know you might not be able to see it, but I can see it. Match up where my lines are. And it's nice with the green glue because you can maneuver it a little bit more. Okay? And there. Then I'm going to lay this down. And I will probably bring this up just a little bit so people know to go ahead and rub that. Then on the inside, I am going to stamp Hope Your Birthday is Wonderful. Hope your birthday is wonderful. And I'm going to use a cake. So again, I'm going to come back with my Berry Burst. Barely kissing this. Hope your birthday is wonderful. Yay! And I'll add the cake later because I sort of forgot that at my other desk. So now I'm just going to put these together. Now how I did this is I wanted... bear with me, guys, okay? I wanted to put here and here and here. These are the color schemes that I'm going to use, okay? And I'm using the stitched stylish shapes. Oh, just a minute. Let me get it out because I've been known to forget things. Stylish shapes. This is a must-have. Honestly, I have 3 of these sets because I use them so much for my different activities that I just have pieces out sometimes all over. I love it. I love the stitch because it just gives it another cool look. Okay, so I'm going to start on the end first. I'm not going to worry about the middle. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on here, and I'm going to put it to the end. I'm going to do the same thing with the lemon lime twist one because it's much easier for me just to line these up. Okay, and then I can take my Azure Afternoon, and that will line up really nice right in the middle, just like that. I can worry about getting that right in the middle. There we go. Okay, and then it's just a matter of putting on my cakes. So my cakes I probably left over at my other station, but ta-da, through the magic television, this is what I did. So then I have my cakes here. Now, let's talk a little bit about Stamp Club. Here's my take on my Stamp Clubs. If it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Not in this case. You don't have to spend a dime. All you have to do is come and make 3 cards. If you spend money, I put it on a spreadsheet, and when you've hit the $100, you're going to get a $15 gift card from me. I don't care how long it takes you. It can take you a year or 2, whatever. This is a new program I'm starting this year that has really gone over well. I started it in October, and it's gone really, really, really well. So I'm very excited about it. If you want to participate and it's long distance, that's fine. If you place an order, I'd be more than happy to make the cards and send them to you. Again, if you do place an order and you say you want to be part of my club, I add you to my list of club members, and then if it's long distance, I'm going to make the cards for you and I'll send them to you, or you have to come in person. Big thing is you need to RSVP. So take a look at my newsletter. It's stampingwithsunshine.com. That's my blog. There's a host code there for you to place if you want for long distance folks. I do a newsletter every Monday. I know the last couple of Mondays I have been very, very lax with the holidays. And this new catalog coming out, it has been very, very crazy. Celebration starts also on January 4th, which is Thursday. So for every $50 you order, you're going to be able to choose a product out of this Celebration catalog. For those of you that have been customers of mine, you should have received it by now, but I still can't show you the inside of the catalog. If you are interested in participating in my club and you have not received my Monday morning sunshine letter, please give me a call or give me a text, and I'd be more than happy to add you to the list and send it out to you. I think that's all I have to say right now. Thank you for watching my first video. I'm enjoying this process. Have a great day. Bye.